Video tour of the latest project, Liberty. Called that because it was a barn find out in Liberty, Maryland. Yeah, I ended up repainting. You notice right up front, special edition. Gold, not silver or black. Got my normal fog lights. Sucker's been painted, stuff on the lift, so I was just playing with alignment, front end alignment. So everything's been cleaned up pretty nicely. Went with some color, went with some blue. What the heck. I have to admit, for the cars I've worked on, this is probably one of the newest looking ones. 1-inch sway bar, heavy duty frame mounts for the pivots. Powder coated, black chrome suspension, uprated springs. I can't see the, just see it right there. It's the pressure line going up for the gauge, for the dual press temp gauge. Distributor has Protronix module in it. Of course, the EAI doesn't work. Lucas alternator actually works well. Fan radiator even works well. Had no problems at all. A lot of the stuff was good. It was just a lot of cosmetics. Black on the headlights was not repainted. It just cleaned. Yes, the underside of the bonnet was obviously painted. Pretty happy with it after the second time of painting it and rubbing it out. Blue wire harness tape. I know it's not stock. Homemade sideboards on the engine compartment. Really happy with pinstriping. Works great with this car. And again, up on the trunk lid, gold Triumph logo up in the corner, upper left corner. Paint turned out pretty good reflection. 2% of the job is putting the color on. The rest of it's surface prep and rubbing the paint out. Interior, really love the depth of these bolsters. This is the Vicky Britt kit when it's the whole kit. It's expensive. I'm used to making my own panels, but there's something different about this kit. It's excellent. Form and fit and function is beautiful. And even though it comes with a molded carpet set, you notice this isn't the black normal molded carpet. I'm not sure how to turn the light on in the middle of the video, but ended up going Newton commercial, so I've got the biscuit carpet to go with the biscuit interior. Dashboard turned out great. My normal 3-gauge setup with the dual press temp gauge in the middle. Like that a lot. The wood, actually no color whatsoever. It's a burl and it's just clear, but the color turned out fantastic. Now I'm really thrilled with some of the suppliers coming up with some decent parts these days. These rubber seals are natural rubber. It's not synthetic. They're very soft and supple. And this joint, the normal fuzzy, isn't that crimped, weird, little cheapy metal stuff that when you cut crushes and it's hard to get on here. This U-shaped channel actually has rubber reverse fingers that bite in. The metal's in there as a framing along the edges, but it's not metal that bites in. It's rubber, and it fits beautifully. These door window seals. Usually you see an exposed layer of metal on the back side where you put the clips on to hold these in. These are all rubber. It's got the metal in it, but you can recognize them because they're completely rubberized. Amazingly, the back side of this is felt. And you can see how supple that rubber is. You roll the window up and down, they don't get jammed in the window. It works the way it's supposed to. I haven't seen a felt one like this probably since 1985. So somebody's busting their butt and making some good stuff. Again, with the kits, this is not a hard piece of plastic. This is the same vinyl material that's on the dash. It's the same thickness, probably about 15-20 mils thick, but it's not stiff, hard, semi-rigid plastic like the crapo that comes from a lot of the kits. This came in the complete interior kit. I'm beginning to believe the entire kit probably came from Newton Commercial. Figured out where to put speakers. Wish I had the light on. Let's see, light should turn on here. Nope. restart the video, but you can also see no radio plate. I actually welded the hole closed and just went ahead and put a DIN plate in it, or put a DIN size hole right through the aluminum, and then repatted it, stuffed the DIN box in there. So it's much cleaner installation, to say the least. Rearrange dash a little. You notice no idiot lights over here. Turn signal is in the middle where you can see it, where it's in front of you. I mean, obviously flashers work, but then the turn signal's right in the middle. It's a 1980, built February of 1980 to be Pacific. Should have an 80-mile-an-hour speedometer. Stupid in my eyes. I had a nice old one sitting here from another 1500. Took about 4 hours to get it apart and get it back together right. But yes, this odometer has been reset to match the original 80. And I'm even going to carry the original 80 speedometer with me to prove it that the mileage is the same. So no one can give me crap about it. Robin's rag top, as usual, turns out great product. Can't knock it. My Rota RB wheels, I love these. They're just, fantastic wheels. For the price, you can't beat it. It's barely 600 bucks delivered for a set of 4. These are 15 by 6s. Standard PCD for a Triumph. The tires are actually 175 55-15s, but on the 6-inch wide rims it's a full 190 aspect ratio. Full trunk carpeting. Found a place down in Mississippi. This is the exact same material that molded interior carpet set is made out of. It just doesn't have the rubberized backing to it, so it's extremely flexible. Worked great. You can see I was just playing with my brake backup lights. Old bumper I had. Lowe's. Plastic plugs snap right in the holes. I'm not even going to try to weld them up. They work fine. You've got the turn signals up here. This would have been the European light with the Triumph logo on it. Not worrying about it. Yes, rubber bumper converted to chrome. Again, pinstriping worked out well. The chrome, or the gold letter, I think works beautiful with this color. No way. Can't complain. Really impressed with the quality. Now again, custom armrest, heavy steel, so I can push off of it. Opens up. Nice, good bit of storage area in there. All new boxes. Yeah, it got the full treatment. Power door locks, alarm, all that good stuff. Car's got 51,000 miles on it. Sat in a barn for 15 years till a guy bought it. His girlfriend didn't like it. He turned right around and sold it to me for next to nothing, so I can't complain. What I put into it was a whole different story. Kind of stupid overboard, but I'm happy with the results. Powder coated a lot of parts, rearranged some stuff. Dual carbon canisters not needed. Didn't want the plumbing running down the other side to where the overflow bottle usually goes, so I just used the bracket for the second one. Obviously, again, my custom sideboards, nice and heavy duty. They are gas shocks front and rear. Front end's been uprated to a GT6 brake configuration. Custom bend my own little brake pipes, stainless steel lines up front. So of course the car actually has all new brake lines, front and rear. Rear of this car actually has physics, old late Mark III self-adjusting rear brakes. Had that axle set sitting on the shelf, so I figured what the heck. You can see it's a much larger brake drum in there than a stock Spitfire. So it's got GT6 brakes front and rear. Amazingly, I just had a gentleman contact me on the internet about my webpage with these self-adjusting rear brakes. Seems the MGC uses the same setup, same cylinders and same self-adjusting levers. Well, he's remaking the adjustable levers out of stainless steel so they're stiff enough to actually work correctly. You can get the brake cylinders, but getting the little adjuster wheels doesn't exist. So he's also making those out of stainless steel, soon to be available. So if you guys want to uprate your rear brakes on the cheap, stock spit axles, you can bolt the big GT6 rear self-adjusting brakes on and have a nice car. Nice set of braking systems. Of course, my gas struts, I love. Single hand pull down. I mean, come on, can't get any easier than that. I'm still holding it right here with one hand. It goes down beautifully.